Democracy cannot succeed unless those who express their choice are prepared to choose wisely. The real safeguard of democracy, therefore, is education. Remember, in a world of strife and division, the ballot still outmuscles the bullet. Good evening and welcome to Atn Politics. Atn Politics is a network's flagship program that discusses core political trends with relevant political stakeholders. Today on Atn Politics, we will be discussing core issues from different political landscapes. And we're looking at Atn Politics. Ganduje assures Yusuf of APC declared victory after defection. And on party membership, Bello Toji, not one of us, Zamfara APC. And local government power tussle Oshun, APC kicks as Adeleke slams Oyetola. And on alleged imposition, Anambra community protests against monarch-elect. And don't forget to open for sponsorship of this program, jingles and advert placement, news and events coverage, personality, society and political interviews, product, service promotion and commercials. Watch us live on www.atlanticnetwork.tv, on Facebook and YouTube Atlantic Television Network, on Apple TV channel 205, on Lime's TV platform, iFastech platform, Apple TV, Nigeria TV, Iroko TV. Connect with us on social, subscribe, like, and share. Facebook and YouTube Atlantic Television Network, Instagram and TikTok Atlantic TV Network 1, and on X at Atlantic TV Net. We're going to short break, and when we return, I'll introduce my guests and we'll dive right into those stories for discussion. Just stay tuned. Welcome back and thank you for staying with us. Today I have with me on the show Comrade Ibim Ibiwari JP, National Director, Funds and Grants, Society for the Welfare of Unemployed Youth in Nigeria, and Chairman Emeritus, IYC Eastern Zone. Good evening, Comrade. Can you hear me? All right. Just hold it. Comrade, can you hear me now?
I can hear you loud and clear.
All right. Thank you for coming on the show today.
Thank you.
All right, so we'll move on to our first story of discussion for today. Zamfara State Chapter of the All Progressives Congress, APC, has reacted to claims that the most wanted bandits leader, Bello Toji, possesses a membership card of the party, describing the information as fake and circulating online, bearing the image of the notorious bandits kingpin. In a statement issued by the party's publicity secretary in the state, Yusuf Idris Gusso, the APC described the card as a crude forgery orchestrated by mischievous elements, bent on discrediting the party's ongoing electronic e-registration exercise in the state. The statement added that the alleged forgery is easily detectable, even to the layperson. Gusto further stated that the date on the card carries an embodied 26, purportedly referring to January 26. A detail he said raised immediate suspicion. He further explained that the photograph used on the card is a widely circulated image of Bello Toji, well known to security agencies and the general public, making the claim of his registration implausible. The APC stressed that no individual can be successfully registered as a party member without a valid national identification number (NIN), which the bandit leader does not possess. This alone renders the efforts of the fabricators meaningless, the statement said, adding that the party's registration process is largely automated and transparent. The party also faulted the forgers for overlooking basic National Identity Management Commission (NIMC) procedures, which require applicants to provide detailed personal information before biometric capture. Comrade, I would love to have your thoughts on this development before we dive further into the story.
Informations, as it were, when an information comes to public domain, needs to be verified before anyone can authenticate it to be real. If they are having contrary views from the party to say that the wanted bandit leader is not carrying the party's card, then both the accused need to make further on their proof so that the general public will be aware that such very critical information that have been put in the public domain is correct. Otherwise, it's very wrong for you to accuse the party of such magnitude of allegations. And again, it also puts the party on a check and balance in making sure that the stop of lobbying, if at all there's any actor on, but like as I said, it's unverified, but it's something that ordinarily the party needs to be very, very careful and making sure that they put drastic measures in check, meeting irregularities that will lead to getting the image of party as it were.
Comrade, do you mind bringing your phone down a bit so your face would be more visible? Like, take your phone down a bit.
Yeah. This way, is it okay this way?
Okay, yeah, thank you very much. Oh, comrades, don't you think this development points to the fact that INEC on its own should endeavor to tighten such loose ends? Because, like you said, this is an information that has gone out. Don't you think it's a call to action on the part of INEC to go back to the drawing board to ensure that these loose ends are tightened?
Well, I wouldn't blame all of it on INEC as it were, because it's a security matter. Perhaps when the person in question registered, he will not be coming to register as a bandit leader. He will have come as a normal citizen to do his registration as a citizen of the Federal Republic. So, if at all that information is correct, then it's something that everybody has to step up his or her game, from the security experts to the independent National Electoral Commission, the stakeholders, because the word they registered his membership in the party, they are leaders. And the leaders will be the people to identify such characters as it were, not INEC personnel who came or who are carrying out their legitimate business. So for me, I would not look at it that the issues surmounted from INEC, because INEC perhaps was not giving names of wanted persons as it were that shouldn't be registered. These persons will come as normal citizens to do their registration. So it's something that borders on all of us: security, the individuals, the leaders of the party as it were, and every other person, so that going forward cannot be witnessing such previous allegations, and we start having back and forth as it were. That's my take.
Okay, one more question, comrade. The party faulted the forgers for overlooking basic national identity management commission procedures, which require participants to provide detailed personal information before biometric capture. How effective, from your opinion, do you think the National Identity Management Commission, the NIN card, is in ensuring that such issues are curbed?
Come again?
How effective do you think, from your opinion, that national identity number card, the NIN card, or the number will be in ensuring that such events as these does not occur prior to the election?
Well, very well. I get you clearly now. You are not also unaware that, truth be told, as a country, we don't have a system, so to say. It's as bad as it is. Otherwise, once your NIN number is being entered in any system, your database is supposed to pop up. But I don't know the reasons why we have not gotten to that level yet. We are a very critical nation, and as at this material time, we are supposed to have gone past this stage where identifying ourselves becomes an issue. Outside, the Western world and around the globe, once you've given birth to, automatically your data is being entered in the systems globally around that environment. So whenever your details is being entered, automatically identifies that this person is this person, and not a system where it just varies from, perhaps if you don't use a particular laptop to register an individual, and once the individual moves to the other laptop, it becomes a free man. So for me, we need to step up our game and making sure that the independent parastatals we have, especially institutions like the NIN, the BVN, the INEC, whatsoever, ATM cards. Once any data of any citizen in Nigeria is entered automatically, it appears and you know that this is this person for security reasons. So for me, I will also urge the federal government to also step up their game in making sure they synergize with respective parastatals that concerns on data, in making sure that stop this further embarrassment to us as a country, that will salvage further of these irregularities and also reduce criminalities to the very minimum. So I feel this is part of how making sure that we secure the system for ourselves and that of our unborn children going forward.
All right. Thank you, Comrade, for your opinion on that story. Comrade, your hand seems to be reflecting on the camera. Your hand, it seems to reflect on the camera.
Sorry.
Okay. All right, moving on to the next story. Residents of Ndiowu community in Orumba North local government area of Anambra State on Tuesday today protested at the government house Awka over the alleged imposition of an Igwe elect without due process. The protesters who converged on the state seat of power, popularly known as the Lighthouse, accused relevant authorities of sidestepping the community's constitution and long-established rotational system of kingship. Addressing Governor Chukwuma Soludo through his representative, the secretary to the state government, Professor Solo Chukwulobelu, the protester spokesman, Mazi Uchenna Ilo, said Ndiowu had for generations practiced the rotational Igweship among its 4 traditional quarters, Uduada, Ufere, Okoro, and Uche, based on seniority. He said following the assumption of the throne by the most senior quarter in 2015, Ufere quarter was next in line to produce the monarch. Ilo alleged that they recognized Igwe elect Chief Okeke if he was not from the appropriate quarter, contrary to the rotational arrangement. He said a meeting held ahead of January 12, 2026, attended by over 200 community members, representatives of the commissioner, and an aide to the local government council chairman, resolved unanimously to shift the election to Easter to allow for proper planning. In a petition dated January 26, 2026, and addressed to the governor, the protesters insisted that the election must be conducted using the option A4 method as stipulated in the community's gazetted constitution. They warned that any election conducted under a perceived suspension of the constitution would be illegal and open to judicial challenge. We go on a short break, and when we return, we'll continue with our stories. Do stay tuned.